You can be loser, set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner.
I'm Kels and I am here to talk to you about some tips to help you sing better. So the first tip that I always give my singers is actually about posture and a little thing called anchoring. So a lot of my students come in and we're just kind of casual, right? So there's a lot of a casual stance and a little slouchy in the shoulders, a little protruding in the neck this way because we're on our phones all the time, right? I'm guilty of it too. And so these tips are just going to help you to be able to support your voice so that you can project it and support it and have the best sound possible. So here's an example of how I would sound if I just came in off the street, no anchoring at all. So I'm just going to sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, right? So the first type of anchoring I want to talk about is actually head and neck anchoring. So we're going to pretend that you are sitting in a booth at a restaurant and you just you're waiting for your food and you just heard behind you someone said your best friend's first and last name, so you know they're definitely talking about them, and you got your eavesdropping ears on, right? You're like, what are they about to say about my best friend? So all of a sudden the neck elongates, your ears are perked up, right? Like someone could literally grab you from the top of your ears, and this whole part of your body lengthens. Okay, so we want to practice perking up our ears. And when we do that, then the larynx, the part of our body that holds our voice box, or is our voice box, holds our vocal cords, vocal folds, is allowed to move freely and is supported freely. So that's like the biggest one, okay? So now that I'm doing head and neck anchoring, this is how I would sound, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That's all I added. Makes a huge difference already. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is torso anchoring, okay? There's a couple ways we can do this. One of them that's very easy is just standing with your hands on your hips, sort of like in a superhero pose, okay? So we're gonna stand like this, hands on hips. You can see this automatically like opens up the chest area where your pecs are. So we're standing this way. And now I have my neck anchored as well. And I'm going to sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That might be a little too much anchoring for how low that is in my voice. But, so you can kind of play with how much anchoring you need depending on you. Great. So, those two things. Another way you can do some chest anchoring that is really helpful is if you take a couple, these are tennis balls, any ball will work. These are a little hard actually. Some of my friends like to use like oranges are really good for this. Take them, put them just right inside your armpits, okay? And you can see this also, we're gonna squeeze so that we don't drop the balls. You can see this also opens up my pecs. This is a little trickier. But what this does is you can squeeze on these and it gives you kind of a boost and a way of engaging the muscles a little bit more. So there's a gradient to how much flex you need from those muscles. So I can have my neck anchored, my head and neck anchored, and do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's a pretty good amount for me. If I squeeze too hard, then I get kind of what happened before where my voice gets a little cracky. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K is a little too much. L, M, N, O, P is a nice medium. So I'm not squeezing as hard there, but I'm still engaging. And I'm feeling these muscles here. This gets me feeling even like the side muscles here in my stomach and a little bit across the core here. So there are some tips for you. Tune in next week and I will give you the final anchoring trick and maybe a little breathing too. We'll see.